The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake for Nintendo Switch 2. Again, yes, I can't help it that news and sources and leaks and things keep coming about. It just keeps coming out about this amazing remake. And a remake to Ocarina of Time, it's like inevitable, okay? It has to happen, all right? It has to, especially after the whole remake thing with, like Resident Evil 4, and that turned out amazing, and Final Fantasy 7, that turned out even more amazing. So how do you think an Ocarina of Time remake, how do you think that would be received from the whole gaming community? And if it was done properly, and I'm pretty sure it would be done properly. All right, so obviously we've gotten more news about this remake, and Ash Weedle once again, coming out of the bushes, like a Weedle, a Pokemon does, and anyways, whatever. All right, Ash Weedle, okay, very well-known, leaker of Nintendo news and gaming stuff and everything, and usually he gets a lot of things right. Every leaker gets some things wrong, but Ash Weedle, he be doing his thing. So yeah, now he's saying that the Ocarina of Time remake, it's still coming. All right, don't think that it's done, it's not happening, like this isn't going to be a thing. It is going to be a thing, okay? He's saying it once again, it's still happening, and somebody from Nintendo basically slipped up a little bit, said something, Ash Weedle, whatever, it wasn't supposed to be out there, but that the game is still coming, all right? They're still working on it, and it is being worked on by Nintendo directly, not Grizzle, the people that have been doing all of the remakes for the Zelda games, like Link's Awakening, or like the 3D, the Nintendo 3DS versions of Ocarina of Time and the 3DS versions of Majora's Mask. That was all the Grizzle company, but they're not working on the Ocarina of Time remake. All right, they're not working on that one. All right, that is being done by Nintendo itself, by them. That's it. All right. And Inuma, Inuma, the director and everything of all the Zelda games, he likes to spill out things all the time. Like, I swear, this guy, he is like, it's hard for him to keep his mouth shut about any Zelda games that are going to come out or what's being worked on, because this guy, I'm telling you, he wants to just say everything. Like, he just wants to tell people. I know he does. I would want to. If I knew some crazy, amazing news of every single Zelda game or remake or brand new thing that was going to come out and I couldn't tell nobody, listen, Inuma, I get it. All right, I get it, bruh. The stress is real. So yeah, this is what Nash Weedle is telling us all this. What about a Nintendo employee said? What shouldn't have been said, slipped up, and hey, we don't got no real 100% proof or